Okay, I never went to a private school, but my junior year of high school, I went to a charter school, which was close enough. And it opened up my eyes about how public schools are the ghetto, the hood, the trap, a dystopian apocalyptic society.
This house is a fucking prison! In the galaxy of this sucks camel dick!
But with all that being said, I can't lie, it builds character. Public school was the wild, wild west, bro. And my school was no exception. And don't let me lie to you guys, it wasn't the worst school in the world. It was an okay school, but it was still crazy. A school day usually started off in the cafeteria during breakfast, and there was always a fight, which is outrageous because whatever beef you have, it can at least hold off until 10 a.m.
It's 7 in the morning. It's 7 in the morning.
And let me reiterate, when I say fights, I mean MMA level fights. I don't know if it was the extreme amounts of testosterone in a teenage boy, but these kids had no remorse for each other. These 16 and 17-year-olds treated their beefs like a Lil Durk song, talking about spin back for your homie in the nurse's office.
You can bleed whatever you want, I got your folks here.
Like, what? I've seen kids get body slammed on concrete. And give that boy a pillow and a blanket because he is. The hallways of a public school was nothing to play around with. You just have to look as menacing as possible. And this was something that everyone understood. And I mean everyone. The furries walked around with their tails and their ears on, just hissing and barking at everyone that came in a 3-foot proximity of them. Get the fuck away! And there's nothing more scary than watching a girl growl at you with ears and a tail on, because how far would you really go? And they would take it there 24/7 because the hallways felt like an Astroworld concert. But those girls would snap on anyone that wasn't their owner. And yes, I mean owner, because their boyfriends walked around with a leash on them like they were a damn pit bull, which was pretty fucking kinky. But shout out to them, they had a girlfriend. I sure as hell didn't. And the gay kids in public schools, they had my respect. Hats off to them, because them boys had hands. I once seen a kid get stomped out by a boy with press-on nails. All the nails still intact. That man was a menace. He had his face to the pavement. Talk about bricked up. The gay kids weren't even bullied. They really just walked around like,
somebody's gonna have to give us some booty.
Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
A real level 5 threat. For example, I once saw a gay kid lose their money in a vending machine. And bro just started spazzing. And I promise y'all, this man punched through the glass of the vending machine. Bare fist. This nigga was One Punch Man. And he did all this for a damn Slim Jim. What I'm trying to say is, he was serious about that meat. We had the JROTC kids or ROTC kids or the Army kids. You know them. Now them boys, they walked around like the law, just upholding justice and shit. You did not want to cheat on a test sitting next to one of them. And they were always white. I don't know, it's not a race thing, it's just an observation, okay? I think the white kids just loved the United States of America more than we did. It was scary to me. It was giving me like ancestral flashbacks, you know what I mean? You'd always see them in between classes just flipping guns and flags and shit. I tried to steer away from them because at first I thought the guns were real. I don't know. I could never understand the reasoning of doing this. You can't find something better to do, like talk to women? I'm assuming they got something from this. Maybe the army recruiter promised them a scat pack upon signing or some shit. The public school classrooms were just as sketchy as the hallways. Not only was your learning experience shit, but the teachers always had beef with the kids. Or the teachers were trying to get meat from the kids. I firsthand experienced a student argue with a teacher, and the student roast the teacher to tears, literally. It went something like this. You need to get out of my classroom or I'm going to call security on you. Call security then, you ugly fat b****. That's why your husband left you. And now you're all alone. You got no one, cause you're annoying as Yeah, cry. Yeah, cry. Yeah, keep crying. I like that, yeah, keep crying, you're not shit, your husband hated you, he don't fuck with you, no one fucks with you, yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah, keep crying, you lonely.
I told every single one of my students about that in confidence.
Yeah, why would you tell us that shit? Why would you tell every single student that shit? I was flabbergasted, dumbfounded, speechless. After that, we all literally had to leave, like her husband, and go to a different classroom. Because by the time security got there, our teacher was boo-hoo crying in a corner. I can tell you that was an awkward rest of the year. Gym class was just as bad. Our school had to literally stop playing dodgeball because one of the students once threw a ball that broke the fucking sound barrier and hit little Susie in the damn jaw.
This man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
And I thought she was being dramatic, but she wore a neck brace for a whole month after that. The locker rooms had kids changing, smelling like absolute shit. Kids throwing things, pantsing each other, which never made sense to me. Why would you want to have another man's ass out? It's kind of sus, right? One time in gym class, I almost got pantsed, but my spider senses kicked in and then I grabbed the front of my pants. But my ass was shown to anybody that may have been looking. And I don't know about y'all, but I was insecure about my hairy ass. So then I blacked out and damn near stripped this kid butt ass naked, leaving his pants on his ankles and bare ass on the floor of the gym. But the worst place had to be the school bathrooms. God bless your soul if you had to take a shit in a public school bathroom. You will have kids banging on the doors, looking over the stalls, grabbing your ankles, and only God knows what else.
What are you doing, buddy? No. Go back over there. Go back over there.
Not to mention the bathrooms are where kids would fight, smoke alcohol.
Oh, DD. Oh, what it is? Oh, DD.
Drink alcohol, smoke, and everything in between. In my school, we had this thing called body shots. But kids would basically have body shot fights in the bathroom to settle beefs or just for fun, I guess. And body shot fights were pretty safe because you weren't getting hit in the face. But every once in a while, someone would get accidentally rocked. For example, one day I was having a body shot fight in the bathroom with some kid, and this kid full force punches me in my face. Now that punch sent me to the upside down, and while I'm seeing stars, he's like, "Oh, my bad, bro." What? Give me a second, man. I can't hear yet. And then the bell goes off, and I have to race to my next class, pretending like I'm not fighting back tears. And that's only half of it, because don't get me started about the stupid shit we did after school. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will have another video coming very soon for y'all. And if this video does well, maybe I'll make a part 2. But I love you guys. Peace out. Every crackhead has a special ability. There's the crackhead singers. The crackhead gymnasts. The crackhead animal whisperers. And there's even the crackhead magicians.
What I say?
What the fuck?
What I
My bad. I got carried away. I got carried away.